This stuff is McFarland. They're side by side. McFarland expanded, well, basically the last 40 years they've been expanding. Their last big expansion was like early 90s, and the city, the street there, Douglas, we closed the street for them so they could build and have room for parking, and we sold them the street for $31,000. And in return, they agreed to build a parking ramp if they ever again expanded to their main site, the building. So that's
right.
kind of an out. I can give you more of this information later.
Okay.
Too,
So is the parking lot usually like this, or is it usually full?
They're not open tonight.
Okay, so it's usually full.
Yeah, no, this is nowhere near like what it's during the daytime. And when they built it, there was, all along the street, there was housing that all got demolished.
Right.
They bought it all.
And so now they're basically after these other houses.
Well, no, we've got to go to the other side. No.
Oh, okay, so they're not after these?
They want to jump across Duff. The parking ramp, Mary Greeley had a big expansion in the 90s, which is city-owned. The hospital is city-owned.
It's city-owned?
Yes.
So is everybody covered?
No. Free medical. City-owned.
City-owned. It should be free medical.
You own it.
You own it.
You're a city. You own it. It should be free.
That's not right.
The parking ramp, the city requires itself. Supposed to own hospitals.
Yeah.
Anymore than they're supposed to own hotels. The city required the city to build a parking ramp as part of their expansion.
The city is requiring the city to build a parking ramp as part of their expansion.
Mary Greeley has its own governing board, elected governing board.
So anybody can elect and vote on them? Do you elect and vote? Okay, do you know people on the board?
Not so much now. I made it 20 years ago when the fight was going on. But they were required to build a parking ramp.